and new game. But, again, alright guys, we did it. Sell the entire park. Alright, save that. Alright. Alright, save that. And new game. Alright, save that.
guys.
Donating
that El Pope live. And then we have $1 in from someone I can't read his name. It's really hard to read with all these emojis. That's the name. That's the joke. Says Josh Jones. Why is this comment so hard to read? How did they get on?
your hand. Together we may get away. This much madness is too much sorrow. It's impossible to make it today. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. She could drag me over the rainbow and send me away. Down by the river, I shot my baby. Down by the river, ooh, shot a dead, shot a dead. Be on my side, I'll be on your side. There is no reason for you to hide. It's so hard for me staying here all alone when you could be taking me for a ride. Ooh, yeah. She could drag me over the rainbow and send me away. Yeah. Down by the river, I shot my
dates on these? What does it open in? That's weird. Shouldn't be opening anything. Unless there's like a remnant of Premiere running in the background or something. No, it doesn't look like it. There's the Punk Buster running in the background. Get out of here. God, there's a lot of crap just going. Huh. I mean, whatever. It's Windows, and Windows knows best, I suppose, how much it should be using. I like how it's in English and then in Japanese immediately after. It's not like Chinese or any other language. Alright, which one was that? 4, 5, 31, I guess it'd be 6, 1. Oops. Can't sort that. That's weird. There's 611, 6-1, part 1, part 2, and then part 1 again. I guess it's that. Is anime made in Adobe Premiere? I actually have no idea if it's a joke or not. That looks like the beginning. Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Why would I do that? That's like the last scenario. Oh, I guess I didn't do that. Yeah, this looks like Trinity Islands, Merry Bro Round. Alright, let's see, where does this start? I thought of Roller Coaster Tycoon in Greek letters, but the thing is that there really isn't a Greek R, I don't think. Maybe there is. So let's go with this. The Trinity Islands, so let's go with this. Again, okay, everybody wants the Trinity Island. So let's go with this. So let's go. Trinity Islands. Oh, that doesn't actually cut at the mark. I thought it only cut at the playhead, but it doesn't. Okay, that's part 1, that's part 2, and then there's part 1 again, which, let's see. Makes sense. I mean, makes sense given what I have here, but it doesn't really make a whole hell of a lot of sense as to why it's like that. Oh well, whatever. I'll suss it out. Animal Farm. Final exams.
There should be a shortcut to cut at the playhead. Sony Vegas had one. And that is like infinitely aggravating that I have to do this and then line it up manually. I mean, I prefer working with Sony Vegas. Oh, that's not the right part. I prefer working with Sony Vegas, but, whatever. It doesn't, do FLVs by default, so I can just reconvert everything and make it all take, like, 20 times as long. Or I could just do it all in here and deal with the idiosyncrasies of this software. I feel like there's a gap here. I mean, that's the same park, I believe. Yeah. Oh, it skips ahead a whole hour. I was wondering, how did I build all that crap? Oh, the Kappa Park.
Minutes. There. I don't have a name for it, and we really don't have time to name it. So, yeah. Oh, I forgot to pay off my loans. Hang on. No, I can keep playing, but I wanted to pay off my loans just for it. And mess I got. Darn mess I got. $1,000 in loans. Oh. Come on. Gotta pay the loans off. Awful days where everyone just dies. Why? Why do people keep going on this? I think I lost about 60 people. No, I lost 122 people. I'm just killing people left and right.
Am I okay now? I mean, I wasn't not okay before. As far as I'm aware. Let me see. Where does this end?
Well, problem solved. Oh, wait, no.
Where do I want to cut this? I guess at the end, here.
Never mind. Forget it. Games are wrong to do it.
Fine, yeah, kill it there. Well, that's the beginning of a different map, which I probably don't have the whole thing. Well, let me see, is that desert? Yeah, that might be the whole thing. It's hard to tell. Wait, no, that goes from year 2 to year 4. Oh, whatever. Oh, no, I'm still, bummed out, but that's life. Thanks for asking, though. I can use the marker tool. Oh, no, I can't. That looks awful. There we go. I'll be able to like write scene missing with every Microsoft Paint tool by the end of this. End in a point. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. Go away, Barbie thing. Scoot that over. These videos are just going to be like coasters, coasters, and then it just a giant gap. Why are the scenes missing? I don't know. Twitch lost them. And I never had a local recording of stuff from like 2011.
Eraser ad. Taco Bell.
In fact, we don't even need to keep that whole part. We can just get rid of this. Yeah, Twitch changed the way that they keep recordings and stuff. So, certain stuff just doesn't exist.
Taco Bell.
Oops.
Eraser ad. Taco Bell. Let's see. Exit. Entrance, exit. And
To some extent, I kind of feel like it's funnier that way. Where it's just, you know, a big gap. In fact, it might even be funnier if you just cut it off mid-word.
Eraser ad. Taco Bell. Let's see. Exit.
I think recordings last longer than 14 days. I think I've got like 2 months. But they changed their format of everything. So a lot of the old videos don't exist.
Eraser ad. Taco Bell. Let's see. Exit. So you people with ad block are probably hearing me right now.
You people.
Hi.
Am I like Mitt Romney now?
Eraser ad. Taco Bell. Let's see. Exit. Entrance, exit. And
Let's see, I boosted the gain. Is that too much?
the Bermuda Triangle.
The Bermuda Triangle. God, this constant background hum in all these videos, because my old microphone that I put on the desk just picked up everything. A lot of the old videos are broken, but this isn't too bad because, I'll tell you in a second. Certain videos that don't load at all, like this one that says it's 9 hours but it has no views because it can't load the first part. I downloaded all the other parts, so this looks like it's unplayable, but I have parts of it somewhere, so that's better than nothing. Like, there's still a bunch of missing chunks, but It's filling in the gaps. Not like I feel like the people who would end up watching this sort of thing particularly care. Like, oh no, there's a big chunk missing. Everything's garbage. I can't believe it. I don't think people take it all that seriously. Yeah, some of them also work in different qualities, that's true. However, as far as I'm aware, they remove the ability to change quality. I used to be able to switch the quality down to like 720, or not 720, like 480p, and it would be fine, but I don't have that button there anymore, and I don't know how you would even change that. Maybe it works on mobile, but eventually it's like, I can't be bothered to go and, you know, download this crummy quality thing using some bizarre downloader. The video needs to load first. So you can load a different video and change it there and the setting will save? Oh, really? Is that how that works? Because I'm not seeing any of that.
That seems like a brilliant idea.
I feel like they took that option away because I haven't seen it in a long time. Unless it's because I'm looking at it through the dashboard and you're not, but I think it's probably the same link. I know that's how you used to do it, and that's how I remember it being there. But not recently. You might have a quality button on recent broadcasts. But yeah, not the old ones. Like this is here. But the really old ones I think are like busted. Gotta use the bathroom, hang on. Ah, 28 minutes. It shouldn't take that long. I don't know why it is. This should be using CUDA encoding, unless XSplit is doing something weird on this channel. No, it's using H.264. It's not using... Yeah, that's in software. That's not the NVIDIA accelerated thing. I have no idea. Ouch. Yeah, the old videos are really bizarre. I'd have to see if they encoded them differently or if I encoded them differently. 1029, you say. That might not be VP6 at that point. Let's see. Yeah, it's close enough. Oh, that's not going to tell me. That's not the town with no name.
4 rooms.
Wait.
Raise a very valid point.
I guess I played it after this. Yeah. See, by then I was using H.264, which is good because that makes my life a lot easier. I bet it will take a whole lot less time to encode because I'm just taking H.264 video and putting it into H.264, just at a different resolution. I don't know if that was Twitch or if that was me that switched it. If you check the recording, I might have, like, wow, that's a gig and a half.
And it's gonna go down.
Now it's part 2. There might be, like, an obvious, this is using XSplit. Ew, the audio repeaters. Where I tried to get stereo, but it was always broken. Oh no, this is using XSplit on the 21st. And the old broadcaster icon and everything. It's kind of funny how many of these names I still can recognize. Mad Taz, Silver Sonic, Sonic Kitsune, X4 Ust, I think I've seen it around. Then it just went back to the beginning, so I can't see these names. Pipe still exists. Homermon. I don't know if Randall Thor is still there. Cantel. Justin TV. That's the place. 1500 kilobits per second, I guess. 28 minutes. But, eventually, the plan is to put them up in a website somewhere. I'm thinking of, like, multiple ways to search, one of which being, like, chronological, where you click, you know, you've got, like, 2011, 2012, whatever, and you click that, and it expands out for different months. And then you could either, like, click the month. Well, I'm not sure if you should click the month, and it should show you a list of streams for that month, or if you should just have the list of streams under each month. I'd have to see how big that is. But that would be one way to sort, I think, and another way would be just have like a search bar that would, you know, you type in the name of the game or something, and it would pull from tags from other games and match them. So if you type in, like, roller, it would show Roller Coaster Tycoon or something like that, or type in high and it comes up with High School Dreams because I would have tagged the video that or something like that. But that's all something to worry about later when I actually have the video set, because there's no point in having a way to search stuff but nothing to actually watch. That's the idea. Anyway, it may or may not actually get to that point, but we will see. Because there may or may not actually be any sort of interest in that, but the Twitch recording archive is such a mess. And it kind of sucks that you have to, like, sift through everything to find the games. Like, A, you just clicking the right thing, and B, you know, having to skip through all the hold-ons and whatnot, which isn't really an issue in the older streams, but in the newer ones, there's a lot. And you have to, like, just guess and hope you find the right part. So hopefully this will remove some of the extra work involved and make the recordings easier to watch. Well, I was going to separate them by month. The question is either, do you want to click like 2011 and then have it say like go to January, even though I wasn't streaming in January, and then it shows like a list of videos, and then you have like all your other months here that don't have their videos unless you click them? Or do you want to click 2011 and then it just gives you January list of streams, February list of streams? Or if that's too many links. I don't know how like granular it should be. That's the question. Like if it should automatically show you everything by month or just show you a list of months and you decide. Depends on the frequencies of videos per month. Yeah, that's true. God, when I first started playing Roller Coaster Tycoon, I did that like non-stop every single day for something like 8+ hours a day because, you know, I went from like 20 viewers to like 200-300, and it's all, man, I gotta ride this train, play these coasters. So, like, the early archives are just literally that. Well, ideally the archive would be easier to look through because, you know, you look at the video manager and it's Roller Coaster Tycoon, blah blah, whatever. What does that mean? You know, now it'll be, whoops, you know, Roller Coaster Tycoon, this scenario. There it is. You know, and it's not always like, I want to watch this one, but also to know, like, well, I already watched this one, which is more the focus, I think. I don't know what I'm going to do with Oregon Trail, because I'll probably split it and render it out regardless, but then I'm just going to have a folder of, like, I played Oregon Trail this day, and that day, and that day. I don't know how I would, like, split up Oregon Trail all that much, because no one's like, oh, this is the time where this thing happened. You know, like, everyone died in a river crossing at one point. That's not really a great way to tag things. I don't really know how website collaboration video sorting stuff works, like, in addition to YouTube. But I'm talking like people to tag videos or something. I don't know if it would just be Roller Coaster type, or not Roller Coaster, like Oregon Trail 1, Oregon Trail 2, Oregon Trail 3, and then I just have like, this is the 37th time I've played the Oregon Trail, because I'm sure I've played it more than that. But I haven't actually gotten to the Oregon Trail on this yet. I don't know what video that shows up in. Honestly, like, I've only done maybe 3 days of streams broken up into games by now. What I need to find out in Adobe Premiere, and I'm sure this is something you can do, but what I need to do is, like, see if you can make a timeline, or whatever they call it. It's not a timeline, it's, I don't know, a project or something. And cut it, and then cut multiple videos, and then just say render this one, then this one, then this one, then this one, So, you know, like, the actual cutting the videos takes 5 minutes, but the rendering takes like half an hour. If I can just set up a bunch, and then just have it go and do it overnight, you know, and I'll wake up and there's a week done, that would be the easiest way to do it. I could probably have multiple instances of Adobe Premiere, but I feel like if they're all using GPU encoding, it's just going to be really slow, whereas I would have done better just having it one by one. What I was doing at one point, actually, let me see. I had Vegas running at the same time. However, Vegas doesn't do FLVs natively, but it might not do FLVs natively because they were in VP6. If I have a newer FLV that's just encoding H.264 video, it might be better. Or this might not just open it at all. Let me see. Because if so, if this does it natively, then that'd be great. But no, it doesn't look like it. Happy New Year's, England. No, this doesn't take them. And it would like double the time everything would take to get done if I have to transcode everything. Although, actually, I wonder if you can just repackage an FLV that's got H.264 video just into H.264 MPEGs. That might be possible, and then it would just take like 5 minutes to repackage it. Although I don't know why I'd really want to use Vegas, because Vegas doesn't detect QuickSync on this computer, and it doesn't detect CUDA or any sort of hardware acceleration, which kind of sucks. You know, I was hoping it would be super fast to render videos on this, but Premiere is... I thought this was excruciatingly slow, but Vegas takes like an hour. Premiere is like half that. I'm hoping that when I start doing H.264 videos, it'll be way faster because it doesn't have to transcode it, but I don't know. I've got a few more months. What I don't know what I'm going to do is, when I have the streams that just end up being like nothing. This is me browsing the internet or something. I don't know what I'm going to do with those. Or if I should just make a category of not games and see what happens. You know, like, I'm trying to... I was watching Giant Bomb do stuff like this when they would have the new console releases where they just have like 8 hours of playing everything, and then eventually they'd cut that up into like individual quick looks for stuff, and I was thinking that would make a lot of sense, you know, to take a stream and then just cut it up into individual games. But if you're just going to upload everything anyway, even like the non-game crap, I feel like that might kind of defeat the purpose, because then you're just making the archive really hard to navigate anyway. And I don't know if this would all end up on a separate channel or not. I mean, no one really uses my YouTube channel that much. The only videos people watch are the video of everyone dying and the video with the midis. So like it clutters it up, but it doesn't clutter up anything important. My whole YouTube channel is a lot of like one-off ideas that I thought I would stick with, and then I sort of didn't. Oh yeah, there's also... I uploaded this... Like, who's gonna watch this playthrough of Parappa 2 I made 4 years ago? I might... Well, if you just make a video unlisted and then you make it public, does that show up as, like, a new video by this guy you're subscribed to, or does that not appear at all under like a new update? Because I don't want to like make a billion videos public and all of a sudden everybody's feed explodes. It does. Oh, well, that sucks. Because I can just make a billion videos private, or public. Like, I uploaded a lot of one-off things, but in a very sporadic way. Like here is Code Blue, but rendered at like 360p, so you can't read any of the writing, and also in 15-minute segments. Here's this part of Magical Diary, which I uploaded specifically. Here's this thing where I thought I was going to do Let's Plays of bootleg Pokemon games, but then I didn't, because that guy who did the Vietnamese Crystal Let's Play credited us at one point because we gave him the game and then took away the credit, which made me sad. And I wanted to get back at him by showing who the real bootleg boss is, and then I realized I don't care. So I didn't actually do that. Here's a video where I was sick and I uploaded that for reasons. Here's a video where my printer is broken. It's just like very sporadic garbage. It's like part of a game, but not necessarily the part you want. Yeah, I might just hide a lot of this stuff. This also does not sound as good as I wanted it to sound. You can't even make out like any of the words of anything. Also, I made that an XSplit. I moved Snoop manually with a mouse so he would line up. Also, thank God somebody made a MIDI of this. Oh, dude, wait, I just had a thought. What if you take... I don't know if I have my sound font set up. I was gonna say, what if you take one of my black MIDIs, blocked worldwide, oh that sucks. If you take one of my black MIDIs and then replace it with Snoop. These aren't even, like, funny. I don't know why I uploaded all of these. This is just me clicking buttons on pumpkin food to the tune of music. Who would ever want to watch this? Although I think the effect is still cool. That exists. I still remember where I was when I made this. I was just sitting in my bedroom in my old house. I think that was that might have been a Not Tim thing, I don't remember. This I thought was way funnier, but sadly it doesn't really show up all that well on stream. I replaced the textures and the sound effects on this robot with Gabe Newell's face. But you can't really tell all that well. Like there's his eyes on the back and everything.
Stop. 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 Stop.
I still think it's funny.
Stop. 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 Stop.
I broke Gabe Newell.
Stop. 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 Stop.
Gabe Newell Arena. Virtual Corporation. God, I wonder how much of that I still have. The Continuing Adventures of Phone. I remember this. Back in the day, I had a lot more like miscellaneous crap just on this channel. Oh yeah, I think this is like a billion gigabyte FLV or something. I was trying to see if I can upload this like 20 gig marathon recording and it didn't work, but that was 2011, so it's hard to tell. Have those men been found yet? I don't remember. Just these... They sent the security footage out to our campus, and then I made this video to help find them, and then I also just put all the built-in YouTube effects on top of it. It should have helped find them, but I don't know if it did or not. Magic. And then I've got all these Moonbase Alpha videos. And then my very first farm sim video, which got like almost 100,000 views, almost entirely from Poland. Amnesia Water Part Freakout. Let's delete this, because that's duplicate now. That's a duplicate. Sorry about that. Well, that's great and all, but I can't get rid of it. Rejected. See, this is when I was first putting videos up, and it's like, hey, I'm gonna be an internet star and cash in on this Amnesia crap. Random plan out of nowhere. Massive Massacre. The biggest. Thought I was going to be the hippest internet thing. What's up? Are people missing? Hang on. Who's missing? I see you on the other channel, so I don't know why it doesn't show here. Let me see. Talk. Oh, there you are. It always showed up on the other chat. Hey, 27 seconds, that's not too bad. I gotta see if I can start making a bunch of these at once. Oh, there goes my audio. Should beat that other Danganronpa game one day. What day did I leave off on for this? I'll beat it after Final Fantasy VII. Well, I mean, I already beat Final Fantasy VII at one point. It's like, oh, I bought Danganronpa, so probably should play it. Wonder how much of Danganronpa I can read now. The original one. Oh wait, that didn't even finish all of this. That's only Trinity Islands. The soundtrack in this game's not bad, but this is not one of the better tracks. Where's the other? Here it is. That's what I want. Uploading unlisted. I'm the reason why YouTube is hemorrhaging money. It's just me uploading everything. 6-1. What parts were those? Presumably one of these. Is that Trinity? Assuming it's that and that. Yeah. Oh, my false clicks on AdSense. Never gonna make money on YouTube, and that's alright. map is this? Pacific Pyramids.
You guys. Oh, I hate the gardens so much. Pyramids, pyramids, gardens. Mines, mines, mothball. I think pyramids. Okay, the chat has exploded. I think pyramids won this one, so let's go to Pacific Pyramids.
Where do I say that?
Let's go to
What have you bought? Oh. But it's got free shipping. Unless you're trying to, like, I don't know, get it shipped immediately? Where are the Amazon Prime shippers? You could get it from this guy for $7 and then just get free shipping for Prime. That's what I would do.
let's go. Just jeez. No.
You're too... Oh, God. There's a giant gap. Another giant gap.
General computer people.
Scene missing. I can just use all the different tools for this. Oh, there's a bigger crayon. Yeah, I gotta make a different scene missing card for everyone. It's that attention to detail. Following a funny jock. Yeah. I was gonna put that there for like context as why I'm laughing immediately when it starts the other one up, but just want a crayon. Is there a stream for tonight? I don't know. Yeah, this was a stream 4 years ago.
Everybody just bust.
Let's see.
Alright, guys. What do we call... Oh, God. Type in my name for the scenario chart. That guy from Facebook. There, that's the official title. Whatever.
Done. Export media. How many Roller Coaster Tycoon scenarios are there? Like, theoretically speaking, how close am I to this being done? Wait. What did I do? Oh, wait. Go away, Adobe Media Encoder. That's not what I want. Oh! Is that what the Q button is? If you, like, make a bunch of these and then queue them up. I don't know. I'd have to play with that and see what that does. There are 79. Okay. How many Roller Coaster Tycoon scenarios are there in the first game with no expansions? Although if there are 79, that's not too bad. I'm like 15% of the way through. Right. 15 goes into 100 how many times? Like 7? Let's see, 7 times 12. Yeah, I'm about 15% of the way in. Hooray. Encoding. And then there's this bootleg Pokemon thing, which I really wanted people to think was funny. And then it, like, disappears.
Is there any word in this game that exceeds 6 characters? Probably is, just not the name of Pokemon or move.
Oh, that's weird. There's another bootleg Pokemon thing here.
When I lose, it hurts my mouth. Oh.
I guess this is the same thing. Oh, well, you can't find that thing. 6, 10, 11. No. This just simply does not exist. Unless, let me see. I don't know. Oh well. download, 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 download. Upload, upload, upload. Render, render. Now I think it'd be faster if this doesn't have to deal with XSplit running, so I'm probably going to turn this off.